What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you all my pieces of equipment, my software, everything I use to get my beats, music, basically my whole life working, and what I have. And like last video, I got some tips and tricks for you. I won't have any tips and tricks for you. Sorry, I will at the end of the video. Let's get into it. Alright, we're back. The first piece of equipment I have for you today is something from my uncle. Speakers up from mine. It is the Logitech. It's the Logitech. If you look closely, you can see it says Darkfield, Logitech Darkfield mouse. Now, this is not an amazing piece of equipment, but it's good enough for the job. It's what you need, and it's used by a USB port, which is this right here. And I'll show you where you put it right now. So, you've got your mouse here, and you've got your USB port. That goes in there for it to be holstered. Put the cover back on. Just a slider, and then this back thing right here, you push that forward and then it's off. Let's turn it back on again. You need to find your USB port on your computer, plug that into your laptop or PC, whatever you have. Put your cover back on your mouse, put back your cover on the mouse, and then this button again, you put it down and then it's on. And then my mouse is working without me touching the pad. Mouse pad. Piece of equipment number 2. This piece of equipment is my computer. It is a Dell computer, as you can see from the back. It's a Dell one, and it runs Windows 10. Like a usual Dell should, it works on a Windows 10. It's got a nice keyboard layout, everything you really need. Got charging ports, headphone ports, and USB ports. That's everything that is physical. Now into digital. So, as you know, I've been working for this equipment for quite a while. It is the mighty Virtual DJ 2021. Yes, this was supposed to be released in 2021, but it's still amazing. And so everything, I still got those same songs booted up as I did when I listened to my beat video, which I think was amazing. And what else I use? I use Microsoft Edge for my browser history. Microsoft Edge. It'll focus. It'll say Microsoft Edge. But it's not focusing. Will it please focus? Please focus. Please focus. Anyway, well, it should say Microsoft Edge. Oop. You just saw it right at the end there. So that's my streaming. That's my browser history I use. Move this on the way. And what do I use for my files? This isn't for everything on a computer and a MacBook, but the thing I use on the Windows 10 Dell computer is File Explorer. This is a good file. This is a good file holder. You can sort them out easily. See, it's easy to restore, and it's just amazing. I personally love it for doing mods with games and putting my music folders into my DJing software. And okay, that's it. Alright, tips and tricks. Tip and trick number 1. You don't have to use my virtual the site I am using. All you have to do is go on to Microsoft Edge or your browsing history that you might own, such as Internet Explorer, Google, which I have here, and a load of other good fancy stuff. So you can search up I'm not going to show you what it is, but you can search free recommended DJ software download, and it will be easy to do. You just have to download the file. Might tell you to do some stuff, since this isn't the only one I've downloaded many, tried them out, but so far the virtual DJ is the best one for me personally. Let's go with that. So also, for your laptop, you need tip number 2. I don't recommend having a old, not very quick laptop. You need a good, fast laptop to keep up with your music and to keep up downloading your files and all that. And that will help you tons. And when I mean tons, I mean tons. It makes when you're searching up for your music quicker, searching up for your DJ site. And that's that. Tip number 3. Have a good, strong, sturdy mouse. I do not recommend one with a super long wire, especially if you own just a monitor and your keyboard and your control panel is down further away, because you would need to plug this in to the monitor for it to work, and especially with the cable. If you have a USB port like mine, that's good, but it's also bad because you might not have a USB port. Then you have to go spend £25 on a new mouse if you don't have another one. And I also recommend, if you have a laptop like mine, if you can't find enough for a Bluetooth mouse or a USB mouse, buy a short cable mouse, which is only for a computer like this, where your keyboard's attached to the monitor's close up to you, and it doesn't stretch very far. Obviously, I don't need that since mine is USB ported. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 is have a good browsing website. If you have some annoying thing like Bing or Internet Explorer is alright, but it doesn't meet the right recommendations. So I'd recommend something like Microsoft Edge, what else? Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Safari, and all that jazz. Tip number 5. Whenever you're downloading your music always download it on a good website. For example, the website I changed the YouTube music and videos into the right files. I use Easy MP3 Converter, and that is a good, strong, nice site. Like I said, I don't really support Bing, but I support Microsoft Bing, and it's similar things. So you go onto this right here. It should be the first one. Oh no, different one. It should be this one, sorry. And then there you insert, you do Control V, because I'm sure you do not want to type in all of this. Yeah, I know you don't. You don't have to lie. And so yeah. Tip number 6. Tip number 6. My sixth and final tip for you is have a big monitor. If you have a small keyboard and you have a small monitor, well then you can't really do the full potential of what you kind of like need to be a DJ. Oops. To be a good DJ. You need to have the right software, but also a big screen. Say if you like, I have a different monitor connected to some other platform which I cannot say for copyright reasons. And so what and you want that, then that is the best thing you can buy. Don't buy like a HD flat screen TV, because you do not know that if you buy that and you might not be able to return it, that it will work. I suggest just a simple small monitor, because basically all of the small, really compact, but with a lot of power monitors should be used. You should use that, because it normally is compatible with other things like that. So yeah, hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and that's it from me. Peace.